energy level nyo kanina, tapos biglang down. Ano to, sugar rush? Taas kamay, ang lahat ng mataas ang sugar. Ay. Taas kamay, ang hindi nakakain ng tsokolate. Yun. Last question. Taas kamay, ang mga taong least favorite subject ang English. Be honest. Taas kamay, least favorite. So meron. But it doesn't seem like you don't like English kasi grabe nyo ka-active. Tama ba? Meaning, English is not just about the grammar. Okay? So, my time, ayan, nagtampo na siya. Let's review. Oo nga, nag-sugar rush lang kayo. Ang saya-saya nyo kanina. Okay, let us review the 4 components, structural components of this course. Ang first one, naalala nyo pa ba maliban sa storytelling na ginawa nyo kanina? Do you remember what it is? What is it? Discourse markers. The second one? Cohesive devices. Third? Discourse, structure, and this is the last, rhetorical strategies. So in rhetorical strategies, these are what? Techniques used to persuade or inform. You do this every day of your life. Taas kamay, school heads. Am I correct? Am I correct? Yes. You every day, school heads negotiate. School heads communicate. School heads talk. So, you are using these strategies without being aware that you already know them. So, let's discuss them one by one. The 4th structural component, rhetorical strategies, we have how many? Bilang. Major bilang. How many do we have? 5. We have the first one. Ethos. Next. Pathos. Next. Logos. 4th. Narration. And the last is? Comparison and contrast. Comparison and contrast, makikita nyo yan everywhere. But let's take a look at the first one. We have, it's ethos po, ha? Okay. Ethos is a rhetorical strategy that establishes the credibility or ethical appeal of the speaker or writer. Who among you has this attitude na if you do not believe about the credibility of the person, wala na kayong ganang makinig? Tama ba? Why? Na-overshadow ng doubt. Would you believe a tricycle driver commenting about the status of education right now? To some extent, yes. But would you take it into a big consideration?
Yes.
No. Who would you rather believe? The teacher, the tricycle driver, or the engineer? When it comes to education, teacher. Because ang credibility ng teacher or the, what you call, expertise ng teacher doon sa education, we always take a look at this one. Example, when talking about the weather, sino ang paniniwalaan mo? Sino ang mas paniniwalaan mo? Ha? Forecaster. More than yung kapitbahay mo na nagsabi, ay parang maitim ang langit. Diba? Maglalaba ako ngayon. Okay? You believe somebody who is credible. Same din yan sa atin. And that is a hard truth. Nobody would believe you anymore if you are not credible. So we have to be very careful. This way of, this strategy aims to convince the audience of the trustworthiness and authority of the communicator. Example, with over 30 years of research in climate science and numerous publications in leading journals, I can assure you that the data on global warming is irrefutable. Would you believe this statement? Why? Because of his credibility. Ano ang nag-i-indicate ng credibility ng person who is talking? 30 years of research in climate science. So credible siya to talk about the certain field, so you tend to believe him. Kahit sabihan ka siguro niya na kung ano-ano dyan, maniniwala ka na agad because of the person's credibility. Sinong naniniwala ka agad sa sinasabi sa Reels sa Facebook? Ilagay mo to sa mukha mo, puputi ka. Credible ba yun? Okay. We also have the next one. We have pathos. It is a rhetorical strategy that appeals to what? Emotion. Kagagamit nyo lang po nito. What happened? Kanina, sa storytelling. Who did you choose? Who won? Sino ang mas naka-evoke ng emotion? Pathos is a strategy appealing to emotion. Again, ethos to credibility, pathos to emotion. Knowing these and utilizing these will make you a very good communicator, negotiator. Because you look at the person that you're talking to and then you decide what type of strategy to use. Same with teaching, same with mentoring. These things you can use, especially as school heads, magagamit natin to in dealing with our everyday life sa school. So I do hope that you listen and try to understand etong mga strategies and mga methods na ito because we can use this every day. So 2 pa lang po yun. We have the next one. What is the next one? Logos. It is a rhetorical strategy that uses logic and evidences. Do you have a friend na kapag you give them information, they would ask you, where did you get that information? What is your basis for that information? Yes, that is a logical person. They always believe something agad-agad if you have the data. Saan ito kadalasan ginagamit? Research, assessment. Magaling na teacher si Maria. But, papaano, ano ang indicators na magaling na teacher si Maria? Is it good kasi magaling lang siyang mag-English? Ha? Ang English teacher, anong sinabi ni Ma'am Alanis ng isang araw doon sa teacher na inobserve niya, and then the teacher speaks English fluently. Ang lalim-lalim ng mga English na ginamit niya. Ano ginamit ni Ma'am Alanis? Ha? Hindi! Ganda ka, girl! Naalala niyo yun? It's not always about what you see and what you hear. It's the evidence that tells you if a teacher is good. The teacher speaks very well. The teacher delivers her lesson very well, but half of the class is failing. Is she a good teacher? No. We aim to convince someone, we aim to get them on our side using facts, statistics, evidences. We have a report every quarter. Ano ngayon? Yung sa MPS. Diba? MPS, we have that. Do you check them? Do you check them or do you just sign? Do you see the status of the learning? How many competencies did they learn? How many did they master? How many is that? What are the least mastered competencies? Pula lang ba yan siya dyan lahat? Kasi you have to see if that teacher is effective. Submitting grades or submitting reports that are well-crafted. These are the